Hey guys, JP, welcome back. Max Tr3 Revival, and we're doing more front end suspension work and trying to get it all buttoned up. Unfortunately, not quite there, but you'll see in the video what I've run across. So quick intro and straight to the work. Tonight's little power hour consists of finishing out some of the bolts. So these are some of the spring pin bolts. Just throwing a little paint on. And the flat washers, I'm gonna throw some paint on them. And that's what you do on a Monday night when you're trying to get a project done, so you can get some things crossed off the list. Don't have football anymore, so I got time. So tonight, putting a couple of the painted pieces back on, a couple of washers, a couple of bolts that I had painted up. I trimmed off the one part that I had picked up, painted that a little bit. Of course, it's going to be inside the sleeve, so you're not going to see it. But, and I'm pre-stretching some of these on for the lower wishbones. Trying to be careful so I don't break any of them. I've heard that can be an issue. I'm going to see if I can't get them on and set them to the side. And then I'm just going to go over washers that I need for all of the parts. Yeah, some of them have split washers on them, some of them have flat washers on them. I don't believe I had washers for the ball joints. That being my next trip is picking up a couple more washers. Power hour tonight is figuring that out. Still moving forward. Dry fitting and make sure I had some of these components together correctly. And I ran across my first kind of issue. I'm not sure the best way to handle it. When you put the lower wishbones on, you have this little plate right here. And that kind of locks everything in. According to the book, you're supposed to put those on first. And if you look, the bottom bolt's first, and then you tighten the top one. Much like what you see right here, seals and the thresh washers on. So I'm test fitting everything. I go to put this one on. It wasn't closing the gap. I don't know if you could see that. And it's, if you look at that one, that offset is not the same distance. Plus it looks like it's sitting a little proud right here. But even if I get it tight, so it looks like it's pushed out a little bit. I wonder if I'm gonna need to tweak this a little bit, or maybe just take a tad bit of metal off the bottom here. So if you see what I'm talking about, it's almost flush. It's like it's too far in. You see how you got probably 1/8 of an inch out. And right there, you can see that that's nice and tight. So it seems to be a lot better. I think when I tighten up these bolts, it'll get it right where it needs to be. It still looks a little skewed the way it's sitting in there. This has plenty of movement, and this is secure, and it's tight. Now, for a 60-year-old car, I think that'll be good. And once you get the nylock nut on here, I don't think that's coming apart. All the parts figured out as far as where they sit. So I think we're gonna go with power hour complete. All right, so piecing y'all together. We're gonna still on bolts and whatnot. I got most everything I need. I need the flat washers for the back here. I don't know where they went, or if they didn't come with it, or if I put them somewhere else. I'm pretty good for that. So I guess I'll run to the local Home Depot or Lowe's and see if they have them. So time to take a road trip, get some washers. Here we go, I went to the store. I did pick up a paint pen. Yeah. I'm getting some of the components together, so I'm starting to mark them. Bolts, washers, everything set. Got the ones up from the inside. And I was looking for the torque settings. It says top fulcrum to chassis says 26 to 28. That's what I'm doing now, setting that. Got both the wrenches ready to go. I'm gonna knock that out and put some marks on them. So I got the wishbones put together with the nylon washers in the back and the rubber seals. And then on the front here, I have the correct trunnion washer. Put that together, pre-greased it, and then I was putting together, you have a thrush washer, another thrush washer, then a lock washer on the outside. And the outside, I think because it's knurled on the end, the lock washer, I think it has to crush down over that. There's a little too much space right now. If I just tighten that down, if that'll take care of it. Quick little follow-up. I've got most everything torqued up, ready to go. If you'll notice here, I got those torqued up. I've got the caps on for these. I'm waiting on the nylocks. And little teaser here, if any of you know what this is for. That's what's coming next. Making good progress. Thanks to Chef Tush and Frank for taking my calls and helping me figure out what's going on with the bushes and getting that straightened out. So just got to go back and set the cotter pins in them, and that's one of the items I'm waiting for coming in on my next shipment. So everything's torqued up, and then we can move forward with coil spring installation.